Hey everyone. We're going to start in like 2 minutes. I'm going to let a couple more students come, okay? Hi everyone, so we are going to start. We have people who are at home viewing. So this is going to be live streamed for all your families and recorded. So, hi everyone, welcome to our 2021 Senior Night. Woo! Round of applause for seniors. I'm really excited for all of you guys to be here. I know this is a different way of doing senior night, but I think one of the great things about Flint Hill and about Flint Hill Athletics is the family that we produce and the relationships that we have. And so it's so important that we come together and celebrate each other. Without further ado, I'm going to give you a little bit of a run of our event today. Yes, you get to keep all the stuff that you see. We're going to have a short video that we're going to play in about a second, and then your coaches are going to come up and say a little bit of something about you, and then you guys are going to give your speeches. So you ready? All right. Coach Carol, can you play our video?
Hey Gabrielle, it's your favorite two people,
Richard
and Janae.
Congratulations on your senior year. You absolutely rock. Keep rocking. Peace.
Cooper, Dad and I couldn't be more proud of what you have accomplished as an indoor track athlete. Watching you take meaningful risks as a founding member of the indoor track team, to trying different field events and distances, to competing at state meets has been amazing. We hope you keep on running, Cooper. You're great at it and fun to watch. Love, Mom, Dad, Garrett, and Michael.
Good job, Lily, of 4 years of diving.
We can't wait to see what the next 4 years brings.
We're so proud of you.
Hi, Gabby. Happy senior year of basketball. We're so proud of you.
Hi, Gabby. Yo Gabba Gabba. Snowflake and I want to wish you a happy senior year of basketball. Go kill it. Peace.
Congratulations, seniors, class of 2021. We really appreciate all your hard work, your commitment, and the examples that you've set to your teammates. We wish you the best.
Hi, Tyler. We just wanted to tell you how proud we are of you. From the moment you started to swim and won your first meet, we thought that you were going to become a swimmer for sure, but God had a different plan. Since you were a little boy, you started to focus your attention on the world of harnesses and climbing. Even during the Boy Scouts camps, climbing was your favorite activity. There was no doubt that you would join the upper school rock climbing team. And I know that your dedication and commitment during all these 4 years to the sport was because you love and enjoy it. Again, God had other plans for us during the 2020-21 sports season, but we did not want to leave and not recognize your great efforts and dedication to climbing. We love you. And finally, we can go without thanking Coach Luwanga for inspiring the kids to do their best. Thank you.
Hey Darius, congratulations. I'm so proud of you and all that you've achieved. Thank you for being my role model. I'm so grateful I've been able to watch you on and off the court. You'll always be my favorite basketball player and I love you so much.
Hey Bella, this is not the senior night any of us were expecting, and we know that this year is not what you thought it would be.
But just know that we're so proud of everything you've accomplished as an athlete at Flint Hill.
And we love you.
We love you so much.
Introducing from the Nash family, we have Gabrielle Nash representing Flint Hill High School, number 24.
24, woo! Gabrielle, we love you, number 24, woo!
Hey, keep rocking, super proud, peace.
We just wanted to say congratulations for 4 years of swimming at Flint Hill.
Good job.
We know you love every minute of it.
It's been a crazy year for everybody, but we'd like to congratulate the class of 2021 for making it to graduations. Congratulations.
Congratulations to you, Darius, and the 2021 class at Flint Hill. We are so proud of how you've always come back from numerous injuries and challenges throughout your career. We have always dared you to be great, and you were able to find a home at Flint Hill that prepared you for this next level. Your maturity, your interest, and focus have always been able to guide you through the challenges that have been thrown your way. We love you so much.
Congratulations, Darius.
Congratulations, Lily. Good luck.
Congratulations, Winter Sports seniors. We are all so proud of what you've accomplished this year and in years past. Good luck with your future endeavors.
Hi, Emma. Congratulations on making it to the 4-year Letterman Club.
And for making it to states.
We're so proud of you.
We
love you.
It has been said that the success of the Husky is the pack, and the success of the pack is the Husky.
We're extremely proud, Ryan, of the way you supported the boys varsity basketball team through their successes on and off the court.
Congratulations, Kyla. We are really proud of you.
Congrats, Kyla. Wow, so much enthusiasm. This is really exciting, Kyla. Congratulations on your senior night and your undefeated season. I want to thank Coach Giuliani and Coach Patrick for everything they contributed to you over the years. And so proud of you, toughing it out. Didn't even want to miss practice on the first day and just had to go to the ER and get Guillain-Barré syndrome diagnosed or whatever you did. Tough as nails, girl. Congratulations. Good luck next year.
The 2021 indoor track and field team would love to thank Cooper, Kayla, Bella, and Holly for their 4 years of service for the Husky team. As a team, we've had so many memories just going to practice or going to meets for indoor track or even the state championship. I know this year has been difficult and we will definitely miss your leadership, hard work, and competitiveness. Even when it was raining or snowing or there was ice all over the track or the ground, having you 4 seniors on the team just made it so much better and made practice enjoyable. Without you seniors, the team will never be the same.
Hey, senior athletes, please know how much you mean to us. We are behind you 100%. We know this has been a struggle this year, but your leadership, your commitment, your grit, your resiliency, it has said tons about you as a person. So thanks for everything you're doing. Know that we're here for you. You're the best. Go Huskies.
Can you all just turn around and say hi to your parents and thank you for that great job? Seniors, come on, the other side too. Because your parents are watching. All right, so how this is going to work now, your coaches are going to come up. They're going to say something and then you'll give your senior speech, okay? So first up is Coach Patrick with girls basketball.
Thank you, Diana, and wow, what a video. That was fabulous. Can we get another hand for that video? Really, and I know Kara Trivy, if Kara's here, I think Kara was behind that in a big way, so thanks so much. And if Ashley Williams is here, Ashley, that was just fabulous dance moves out there. Our 2 seniors this year, Gabby Nash and Kyla Norton, and Janae and Richard, and Amanda and John. I know you're out there watching. Thank you so much for your support, your parents' support over the years. Sorry you can't be here today, but boy, I'll tell you what, the spirit in here, I can feel it, and you'll feel it when you're seeing this video. Our 2 seniors, 2 dedicated, supportive, hardworking team members have meant so much to our basketball program. Let me start with Gabby Nash. During Gabby's 4 years, she established herself as one of the hardest working and dependable Huskies. On both JV and varsity, Gabby's preparation and practices always resulted in positive plays and games. In fact, in a hotly contested 2019-2020 game at Bullis, late in the 4th quarter, yes, Gabby, I am telling that story, Gabby took an epic offensive charge to secure the win over the Bulldogs. And it's always hard playing at Bullis in any sport. It's just hard to play there. And then Gabby celebrated with an appropriate jump and arm swing. It was fabulous, all caught on tape. Gabby has been accepted to the following schools as of February 21st, and only one of these schools will be lucky enough to have her on their campus. NC State, Penn State, University of Michigan, University of Miami, and Indiana University. Since then, it's been only a few days, maybe there are a couple more, Gabby, you can tell me later. Thank you for your dedication, Gabby, and good luck in all that you do. Gabby Nash. Can't do the hug. Oh, you're not. Oh, this is extras. Oh, okay. You stay there if you could. Okay, thanks. And Kyla Norton. Kyla Norton's 3 years with us on the Hill have been filled with hard work, perseverance, especially this year, and a strong team-first attitude. Her ability to always make the right pass, to make the correct slide on defense to help a teammate, and to rise up for her graceful blocks on defense, all done with a very kind smile, even when we're playing tough opponents. All of that stands out to us all. Her 3 years as a varsity player and 2-year varsity team captain helped make the team a strong unit both on and off the court. As of February 21st, Kyla has many exciting choices ahead. She will be deciding between the following schools: Penn State, Virginia Tech, Clemson, JMU, Auburn, and the University of Maryland. Thank you for your hard work and dedication to all things Flint Hill, Kyla, and good luck in all that you do. Thank you.
I can't believe my 4 years at Flint Hill sports have come to an end. I would like to thank my teammates for always entertaining me in the locker room to encourage me during games. You guys have made a lasting impact, and I can't wait to see you guys ball on the court next year. Next, I'd like to thank my coach, Coach Patrick. Thank you for all your mentorship for the past and guidance for the past 4 years. Coach Robinson, thank you for always pushing me, especially with your foul shots. And Coach Dan, thank you. Even though our time was short, thank you for your hit workouts. Lastly, thank you, Mom and Dad, for always coming to my games, even though when I said I didn't want you guys to. And sorry for yelling if I forgot something. Thank you again for everyone.
I want to thank all the coaches for all that they have done for this program, including Coach Patrick, Coach Giuliani, Coach Victoria, Coach Robinson, Coach Schomer, and Coach Dan. I also want to thank my parents for always being there to support me. I wish the best of luck to this program next season. I know that my co-captain, Kylie, will do a great job leading this team as she has done for the last 2 years. I'm so grateful to have been able to have this experience as a leader on this team and for all that I've learned through Flint Hill basketball.
Next up is Coach Davis for track and field.
Okay, so I had 4 seniors this year: Cooper, Kayla, Holly. Was Holly there? I see Holly. Oh, there she is. Okay, cool. Listen to her for a second. I want to thank all 3 of you, and Bella, if you're watching, Aguilar. I want to thank you for 4 really great years. I think these are the first 4 official years of indoor track and field. Although we had times from before, you really made a difference to the program, helping us out in different cases. But thank you very much. I will miss you next year. I hope you stay in touch. Bella, the main thing that sticks in my mind is the day that we asked you to run an 800 meters on a relay team, which was way out of your comfort zone. But I really want to thank you for stepping up and doing that. You're walking out of here with 3 school records in the 300-meter dash, in the 4x200, and the 4x400. Last time I talked to Bella, she was talking about going to, can't think of the school now, and it's in Pittsburgh, but she was thinking about throwing there, and hopefully it'll come to pass. Cooper's been with me for 4 years. Actually, I've known Cooper since in 8th grade because he ran cross country for me. He's been kind of one of my core distance runners for for the last 4 years. He's always there when I need him. He ran mainly the mile, the 1,000, and some 800s. He ran the 800 leg at the state meet last year and did a really great job. Cooper, thank you very much. Going to miss you next year. Holly is one of my really versatile athletes. Her main event is long jump and triple jump, but we were able to get her into some relays and try some other things throughout her career. She is currently the school record holder in the long jump and the triple jump. She is was also on the 4x2 team that set a school record 2 years ago at the state meet. Holly is at this point thinking about going to Michigan or Cornell. Holly, I'll miss your versatility. I'll miss your quiet leadership at practice. Thank you very much. And finally, Kayla Moxley. I don't know, it seems like I've been involved with the Moxley for the last 10 years, and I think this is my last one. Kayla started out running a 6-minute mile as a freshman, which is pretty good. And sophomore year, cross indoor, she ran like 5:45, and then she got crazy and became the school record holder outdoor in the mile. And then last year, about a year ago at the state meet, blew away the school record in the mile when she ran 5:28. She also holds the 2-mile record, and she also is part of that 4x4 team. Kayla has talked about going to a couple of schools, Case Western and Washington College in St. Louis, possibly running there. So, Kayla, we'll miss you next year. Best of luck, and best of luck to all my seniors. Thank you.
Kayla, Cooper, Holly, you guys want to come up? Who wants to go first? Cooper, got voted?
So running for 4 years is definitely something that stays with you, and it's going to stay with me, I know, for a long time after this. And I'm just so glad that I got to be a part of all of it, and it's just so fulfilling to be part of something that's bigger than yourself. Keep it short and sweet. Go Huskies.
I've been going to Flint Hill track meets before I was even at school here, watching my brothers compete. And I never imagined that I'd be able to compete in the same level with them and be part of the team and play school records. But this isn't the senior track experience I think any of us were expecting, but I'm really grateful to have been on the team these 4 years. I'm really grateful that we had this year. I know I'll remember this all very fondly, no matter how cold and painful the practices and workouts were. I just want to thank Coach Davis and Coach Murray for being great coaches, really supportive. I want to thank my teammates for making every miserable practice worth it and for cheering me on even when the races are really hard. And lastly, I want to thank my parents for coming to the meets, bringing me things I forgot, when I forget my spikes, when I forget my shoes, and just being my #1 cheerleaders. Thank you.
First of all, thank all my coaches, especially Coach Davis and Coach Ewer, for everything you guys have done for me. And I still remember 4 years ago thinking that indoor track meant indoor track. And thank you to all my teammates for all the support. I definitely wouldn't be able to make it without you guys. To my mother, thank you so much for all your support, especially when you never picked me up from track meets. And to all the seniors, congratulations, we've all made it, and just best of luck to this program.
Right, Coach Luanga for climbing, can you come up? Big round of applause.
Thank you. Thank you. So I'd like to thank all the seniors and coaches who are here today.
So it's been an extremely incredible, tough year, but today I wanted to show appreciation for a great group of seniors that have paved the way for the current members of the climbing team. So together with the past seniors and also former coach Linda Hogg, the climbing team is in a very good place right now and growing. So we have 7 amazing seniors, Miran, Conrad, Isha, Kian, Jerry, Abby, and Tyler. So this year was a bit different in terms of participation, but this is more to show acknowledgement for the way they set up the team and the way we're in a good spot right now. So Miran has been a solid climber for us over the years with great practice habits, a great camaraderie with everyone, and he makes sure to keep the mood light. Conrad Nakamura is one of our stronger climbers with a quiet and measured disposition, always challenging himself to do better. Isha Servala consistently pushes herself at every practice and competition and is a great teammate. She's always buried in a book if she's not reading. If she's not climbing, she's always reading something. Kian Shah is a top quality climber for us with excellent technique and discipline, and sets a great tone for all of us at practice and at competitions. He's been one of our top climbers for a long time. He shows everybody how we're supposed to do things, the little details. Jerry always challenges himself, making sure to give us great energy, especially when we need it at competitions. He always comes through for that. Abby has been an extremely top climber for us with good technique and training habits, and she's always a good example to the younger freshmen and people who are coming up. And then I think that Tyler Yarborough has been one of our most consistent climbers with strong technique and also pushing himself and others. And every year he's consistently grown better in any small little things and shown us that he's going to be. This year was actually meant to be one of his breakout year for him in terms of leadership and technique. So I just want to say thank you for all the seniors for making this climbing team a great experience.
Tyler, do you want to come on up?
Hello. I'd like to, for one, thank Coach Luonga. He's been a great coach. It's been really amazing to work with him. Honestly, he's really pushed me to do a lot better than I used to when I first started out. It was honestly a really amazing journey with him. I'd also like to thank my entire team. Honestly, the community around rock climbing is amazing in that I always be able to push myself further without actually feeling judged or anything about that. I try and push myself more and more every year. Honestly, it was an amazing year, and I wish I could have been more involved in this year.
Thank you. All right, I'm going to bring up Coach Ayers and Coach Morse for ice hockey.
Yeah, Coach Ayers was a little shy coming up here, so I'll take this. We have 2 seniors, Michael Zhang, who could not make it today, who have both been playing ice hockey for the team their entire 4 years at the school. Just a couple of words about Michael. He came here from China. He had learned how to play hockey in China. It is not a well-known sport in that country, so we really didn't know what we were going to get when he showed up. But he was an energetic player. He agreed to play all the positions whenever asked, and play with a great deal of enthusiasm. He was a real pleasure to have on the team. Ashley Ayers is going to be graduating this year. I hear rumors about Wisconsin, maybe some other things in the cards, but Ashley has also played all 4 years. It has been a real joy to see you grow into a lovely lady. She played on a very high level girls team in the DC area, as well as on our team. You also outgrew the habit of forgetting key pieces of equipment for games, so that was good. But Ashley is one of our better players positionally. She always is in the right spot. When she would agree to play defense for us every once in a while to allow us to take advantage of her positioning skills, when she could tear herself away from scoring goals. She was one of the people that we knew we wouldn't get scored on if she was back there. So Ashley, congratulations on a great Flint Hill career, and we expect great things from you down the road. Thanks.
All right, Ashley, come on up.
I just wanted to thank my parents and coaches for making the last 3 years very memorable, and all my friends and family, I just said that, for coming to all the games. I can't wait to play in the beer league with my dad when I come back.
All right, Coach Reed, can you come up for boys basketball, please?
Thanks, Coach. First of all, I want to thank all the athletes, all of our student athletes, and congratulate all of you for amazing careers. Despite the interruption, you've handled everything in a manner in which I truly admire. So I want to congratulate all of our student athletes. It's truly an honor to serve as a head coach of the Flint Hill basketball program. We've had a great deal of success, but it's also been about just developing young men and women in our program as we continue to move forward. I would like to thank our coaches, Coach Seeley, Coach Shedd, Coach McDonald, Coach Reed, my son, Coach Green, and Coach Lomax for your commitment and your unwavering support of our program. I'd like to thank our leadership team, led by our headmaster, John Thomas, the upper school administration, athletic department, led by Diana Parente, our trainers, our height club, but most importantly, our parents. I'd like to thank you for trusting us, for believing in us, and for making this about more than just wins and losses. This was really about a quality experience, and I appreciate you going along on the journey with us. Every kid in our program was able to identify their role, establish their role, and they committed to that. And I understand that it's a sport where there's one ball and everyone believes that they're able to make the play for the team. But it also includes and requires a certain level of commitment and sacrifice in order for us to achieve those goals. This class has been a part, in one way or another, of 3 consecutive regular season championships. 2018, 2019, and 2020. And it was our goal and our plan to go for a 4th straight this year with this group, the class of 2021. The program has been established based off of just a family attitude, us totally committing to each other, even when we talk about pregame meals, the bus rides to and from games. Win, lose, or draw, it was really important for us to kind of build on the core and build on the relationships that have been established in this program long before any of you guys became members. We've always talked about playing for what's across your chest and committing to that. As I talk about these individuals, I will use the same words over and over again: commitment, sacrifice, and standards. They help to uphold those standards. And whether you realize it or not, even though we didn't play a game this season, with the off-season conditioning, some of the virtual workouts, your presence there also helped uphold our standards. It's hard for me to talk about this group without getting emotional, so I'm going to try to maintain the composure necessary because there are some special stories here. But I'm gonna break from tradition, and I'm gonna do something a little different. I didn't ask for permission, Ms. Parente, but I'm gonna do it this way. Generally for us, one of the bigger deals about senior night is I get to announce the starting lineup. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna announce our senior lineup. And you remain in your seats, and then I will speak about you individually, and then you come up and stand at that time. I hope everyone understands what I just said. So, here we go. At guard, 5'4", out of Herndon, Virginia, Ryan Stewart. Another guard, out of Chantilly, Virginia, Fairfax, Virginia, I'm sorry. Number 33, senior guard, Samir Rockman. Another guard, 6'1", out of Fairfax, Virginia, number 24, Mitchell Herman. Another guard, 5'10", maybe 6 foot. Also out of Fairfax, Virginia, Anthony Smith. At the forward, 6'3", hailing out of Centerville, Virginia, number 32, Darius Harvey. And finally, not present this evening, but hopefully watching at home, a 6'7" forward from Bristol, Virginia, number 21, Jack Dolan. All right, so Ryan Stewart. Ryan actually became part of our program during the off season. We had the opportunity to run a summer league, or operate a summer league here in North Virginia, where we have upwards of 15 to 20 schools in the region participate. And it is a great opportunity for kids to develop within their programs, but it also served as an opportunity for Ryan to become a part of the Flint Hill basketball family. She took advantage of that, and it resulted in her continuing to support our program during the season. She had probably the most important role by managing the scorebook and making sure that I was organized. And I do recall, before her first game, I think she was a little nervous, I looked her in her eyes and I said, Ryan, I'm here to support you, and know this, when you're wrong, you're right. And she looked right back at me and gave me the look as if to say, when you're wrong, you're right. So I appreciate that, Ryan. Your commitment to this program has been just unparalleled, and I wish you success in the future. Please come on up for your applause, Brian. Next, Samir Rahman, one of the most committed kids in the Flint Hill basketball community. Played at every level in our community. Everyone knows that you shoot the ball extremely well, and you've worked really hard on your game. And during this off season, while we were conducting virtual workouts, we had a couple of our senior leaders who were either absent or unable to play a role in our sessions. And you stepped right into the leadership role, and it impressed me so much because, you know, kind of leading the drills and leading the exercises, but also being a voice. You know, as a coach, quite often our kids just hear the coach over and over again, but the impact is really felt when you hear from a colleague, a teammate, or a member of the team. So I want to acknowledge you, Samir, for stepping into that role, displaying the leadership necessary for us to be successful. And I talked to you one-on-one about just how, you know, difficult this is for me, knowing that we haven't played the games. But again, I want to give you the necessary acknowledgement that you deserve. So Samir, come on up. Thanks, man. Great job. Next, Mitchell Herman. Mitchell's been around the program for a very long time. Father was once the athletic director. And Mitch is one of the hardest working kids we have. So passionate so passionate about being the best that he could be. He's another kid who shoots the ball extremely well, but he also focused on handling the basketball, becoming a better teammate, becoming a better defensive player. But what I was most impressed with, Mitch, was your willingness to ask questions. Coach, what can I do? What can I do to get better? What can I do to improve? And that actually became an incredible quality in our program, Mitch, because I think it ultimately became contagious as a result of you bringing that to the fold. So again, Mitch, come on up. I want to thank you. Good job. Next, Anthony Smith. Anthony has only been with us for 2 years, and very, very poised, confident, and actually kind of quiet with me. But I discovered through the other coaches that you're kind of the life of the party. I understand that you always have, something humorous to say. We have comments that are, obviously in support of the team, but also that kind of distinguishes you from others. And as far as your skill set, you handle the ball extremely well, you're able to score, but you gave us what we needed last year as well, as far as just, bringing defensive intensity, being a great teammate, and also just pushing everyone in practice every day. I say this about all of these players. I do believe that, if you want to continue to pursue this, that there will be opportunities for you with regards to playing at the next level. It's never been about your skill set. It's been about opportunities. And I feel like you've seized those opportunities and capitalized. So Anthony Smith, come on up. Darius Harvey. Darius, you are, oh my gosh, the perseverance that's been on full display, the ability to overcome setbacks, adverse situations, dealing with injuries, several lower leg injuries, knee injuries. All the time, you always approach me with a positive spirit. You're always asking, what can I do to help the team, to get involved, to be the best that I can be for Flint Hill. The pride that I see in all of these athletes, I'm not sure if I have anyone else in this building who approaches this with the same level of commitment and pride as you do. I did the starting lineup piece for you, son, because I think you deserve the opportunity to have your name called and for you to have that experience this year, despite the fact that we've had some challenges. So Darius, come on up, man. Good luck with everything that you do in the future. All right, and then I'll speak about Jack Dolan, who's not here, but Jack's another kid who made a contribution both on the floor and off the floor, defined him as a true scholar athlete, made big plays for us in games, sacrificed a lot, and I think his future's bright as well. So now I'm going to pass it on to Ryan.
Thank you. First, I would like to thank the Flint Hill boys basketball family, past and present. Thank you to Coach Reed, Coach Lomax, and the rest of the coaching staff for taking a chance on me as a manager. I want to thank my mom and dad for encouraging me to do something I love. I grew as the team did, supporting their efforts on and off the court. It's one thing to be in the stands cheering, but the energy on the sideline is so much more than that. If there's one thing about me, it's that I love the game, and there's no better way that I'd rather spend my winter season than surrounded by the game of basketball and the Flint Hill Huskies.
I would like to thank all my coaches, my family, my friends, and teammates for always supporting me and believing me through these past 4 years of basketball. Thank you for always pushing and encouraging me to do my best on and off the court. Despite an abnormal last high school basketball season, I enjoyed every moment playing basketball for Flint Hill, and I'll definitely miss it a lot.
I just want to say thank you to Coach Reed, Coach McDonald, CeeLo, for making basketball Flint Hill a fun time. And I learned a lot from you guys, so thank you.
I would like to thank
2 years. I'd like to thank my parents for putting up with me the past 18 years. And yeah.
Playing basketball at Flint Hill has been a life-changing experience. Through many, many injuries, I've learned new things about myself and about the game I love. Today, I would like to thank the people who got me through that. Coach KY and Coach Green, thanks for looking out for me while I was playing on JV. To Coach Reed, Coach Lomax, and all of our other varsity coaches and teammates, thank you for guiding me through the process. To my family, Chanel, Mom, and Dad, thank you for pushing me to keep going while molding me into the young man I am today. I love and appreciate all of you more than you can ever imagine.
And last but not least, I'm going to bring up Coach Timmy and Coach Scheller for both swim and dive.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Coach Timmy, new dive coach for Flint Hill School. I've been coaching for about 15 years, but this isn't about me. This is about Lily. Lily, I've had the pleasure with coaching for almost 2 years now. She's been on this team for Flint Hill for all 4 of her school years here at Flint Hill. But I'd like to talk about the last 2. Lily came to me with goals in her life. Most important goal is where she wants to go, where she wants to be with herself as an athlete. Every single day, I wouldn't say every day, but just about every single day, she came up to me with a new goal. Hey, I want to try this. Hey, this is something that I've been thinking about. What do you think? Now, my job as a coach for the past 15 years is to be able to weed out the grinders from the kids, from the mediocre kids. Lily is far from a mediocre diver. She has goals, she has ambition, she has energy, she has that positivity that you just cannot repeat. You cannot tell a kid, this kid, no in anything. She is going to make you regret saying no. Lily, I have learned so much from you just from that fact. You kept me on my toes just to make sure that this team made states the most memorable that we could this year. Now I know that everything was done online and we weren't able to be there in person, but I can't thank you enough to help me get through what we just got through this past week. For the past 2 years, there are not enough thanks or not enough breaths in my body to be able to thank you for everything that you've taught me as that person that wants to come and learn everything they can for the moment that they step foot into my door to the moment that they walk out. So thank you.
Lily, you can come up.
All right, hi everybody. This is my very first year with Flint Hill, so it was even more interesting, to say the least, having to learn the culture and the athletes and everything else from afar. But I want to take a second to thank the Flint Hill community as a whole, because very quickly, you guys showed me what it means to be a Husky. From the security team at the front door, Mrs. Parente, everybody else that I've worked with has been amazing. So I want to thank you all. And then, obviously, I want to thank all my seniors sitting over here. We're going to start with Henry. Henry was one of the first seniors I got to meet in person at practice when we finally started getting to practice. And the first thing I could tell about you is that you're a leader, right? His teammates were drawn to him, especially the men's team. And he kind of became a focal point for our team very quickly. So I want to thank you for stepping up and stepping into that role very fast, because we had to move everything at lightning speed here. And he was on top of everything. He was responsive from the beginning of the season. He was asking what he could do to help. He was at every single practice he could possibly be at. So Henry, I want to thank you for your leadership and your dedication to the team. Emma, are you here? Emma was mostly virtual for this year, but that didn't stop her from being a part of the team and being involved, especially for virtual drylands. I definitely relied on you because you were consistent, right? She's a hard worker, and she leads her team through what I call servant leadership, meaning you might not be at the front of the room or be holding the mic or whatever, but people still watch you and they still see what you do. So thank you for setting a good example for your teammates, because for me, that's a huge part of athletics. Conrad, I don't believe is here today, and I actually never got to meet him in person, but he had a big hand in 2 MAC championships for Flint Hill at his time here. So we want to recognize that and take a second to say thank you for your dedication to this program. Lynn, Nguyen, hello. So the first thing I want to say about her is her size certainly does not match her skill and her talent. The first time I saw her in the water, I was blown away by her speed and her precision with all of her strokes. So I think if I could leave you with one thing, it's you have a lot of potential as an athlete and a leader. She was one of our team captains this year. And stepped up to the plate, and I want you to keep pushing for that because I think you got a lot more to go, and I think your personality is going to far exceed your size for your entire life. Anissa was another virtual student entirely, but that didn't stop her from being a part of the team either. She was a virtual captain. She was running our virtual dryland workouts. She was asking me what she could do to help and how she could help her teammates. So thank you so much for being a part of this team without getting to be a part of this team. I know that's a really hard thing to do, and especially for your senior year, it's hard to sit on the sidelines and watch your team, you know, practice and compete and do all these other things, but she took it with grace, and she has been a leader anyway. So thank you for stepping up to the plate from home, because that's certainly, in my opinion, much harder than being able to lead from the deck. Ashley. Ashley is very quiet, but a very hard worker. Very quickly, she demonstrated a willingness to persevere because I tried to break her in the first couple practices, and she held on. So thank you for your consistency and your dedication. And I'm only slightly biased when I say I really hope you end up at Elon. And I wish you well in everything you do. And then finally, we have Isabel. Isabel Tao was one of the first Flint Hill students I met. She was in my initial interview, so arguably the first person I even got to interact with from the student body. So I can tell you I've been relying on you since day one, because I came into this with no information on the team or anything other than what I could find out for myself. And the swimming community tends to be tight, so I know a lot of the other coaches in the area. And I was bringing up athletes' names, and Isabel's name came up, and I had two separate coaches say, keep an eye on that girl, she's a really good swimmer, or she's a leader, right? So I think it's safe to say your reputation definitely precedes you, and I want you to roll with that, right? You are gonna leave some huge shoes to fill here. So congratulations, and thank you for being a part of the team and being willing to do literally anything I asked of you. And showing up to the pool as well. So thank you.
All right, swimmers, come on up. Lily, I'll start with you.
So I did not dive before I came to Flint Hill Upper School, so I want to thank the former athletic director, Mr. Herman, for being the first person to ever convince me or tell me that I should try to dive. I'd like to thank my coach Timmy, and I'd also like to thank my club coach Zach for really helping me fall back in love with the sport and remind me that diving is not supposed to be just a grind, it's all supposed to be really fun. I'd like to thank my teammates, especially Izzy and Mylin, for always supporting me even when things got rough. And I'd like to thank my parents and my brother for supporting me, especially through my sports switch. So yeah, go Izzy.
I've been on the
swim team for 4 years now. Being a part of the team has undoubtedly been an integral part of my high school experience. I've made some wonderful friends and memories, and I've pushed myself physically as well. I would also like to say thank you to a few people. First, to my parents who drove me to morning practices until I got my license, and for teaching me to drive as quickly as possible so they wouldn't have to drive me in the morning anymore. They have been my greatest supporters and cheerleaders. I want to thank all of my swim friends for always making me laugh and supporting me when I thought I couldn't do another stroke or fly. Finally, I want to thank all the coaches I've ever had over the past years for their constant encouragement and leadership. Also, I just want to walk out of here with everyone knowing I only had to swim the 500 in a meet one time, which I think is pretty darn lucky. Most of all, though, I feel lucky that I got to have Flint Hill Swim as a part of my winter every year.
I would like to thank my coaches and my best friends for supporting me throughout these 4 seasons. And I'd also like to thank my lawn, my league, and my parents for driving down to the most random pools, for watching such boring meets, and for helping me time my races. These last 4 seasons have been great, and I would not trade them for the world. And I would also like to thank the team, new and old, that have created such memories that will last forever.
There have been so many people that have made a lasting impact on me throughout these 4 years. I'd like to thank my parents and my sister first and foremost. Thank you for being my support system and always cheering me on. You guys have never missed a single swim meet in these past 3 seasons, whether it was a dual meet or the state's championships, and I am forever grateful for that. Thank you to all my coaches, club and high school, for believing in me and helping me achieve my goals. I will always remember the encouragement and advice that I have been given, especially the advice that is beyond swimming. Lastly, I would like to thank my teammates, especially Mylan and Lily, for helping me be a better swimmer. I am so grateful for some of the friendships I've made from swim and dive, and I'm going to miss my spirit sisters so much. Go Huskies.
I wanted to thank everyone for making my Flint Hill swim experience the best it could possibly be over the past 4 years. I'm so appreciative of my teammates who have always been there for me and had my back through all the wins and losses. You guys are truly the reason why each season has been so great for me. I would also like to thank the coaches for always being patient with me and shaping me not only into a better swimmer, but a better person. Thank you so much for Flint Hill, who has never failed to put on such a good swim program every year. Thank you.
I value all the memories and friendships I've made on the Flint Hill swim and dive team over the past 4 years. I've enjoyed being part of such a positive and supportive team, and I truly value everyone's constant encouragement and energy during practices and meets. I'd also like to thank my parents and my younger sister Alina for always supporting me and making the whole swim journey really fun. My freshman year, I knew everyone as my teammates, but now I consider them as my family. Congratulations to the class of 2021, Go Huskies.
I just want to thank Coach Scheller and Coach Sheehan. It's been a great opportunity to meet some younger swimmers that I wouldn't have normally met. So I've been really grateful for that opportunity. Thank you.
All right, so that does conclude our programming, but I want to just say, after this picture, we're going to take a second, we're going to say goodbye to all of our people who are online watching, but I want to end with, you guys are awesome. I know this has been really, really challenging and really, really hard, but thank you for coming today. I'm so excited that we got to celebrate you all, and I look forward to watching you the next 4 or 5 months and to finish strong, and I look forward to watching you all cross that stage. Let's wait for a second for our swimmers to come back, and then what I want everyone to do is kind of come a little bit over to the side, and let's wave bye to our parents who are all watching at home. So say goodbye to your parents. Bye, Mom. Bye, Dad. And then let's have a huge round of applause for our seniors.